right. Are we having Citizencon? Are we not having Citizencon? Well, they announced it back in May that they weren't, and a lot of channels and content creators were like sparking up rumors that we are gonna have it again. I don't know why. I think that's highly irresponsible. I mean, we knew that Citizencon wasn't gonna happen. We know COVID's for real. It's not a fake thing. People are actually dying from it, and you know that's just the way it is. And so we're not having Citizencon. What are we going to have? Right? So right now what's planned is that we know of is the IAE, which is the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Now the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is an in-game event where they show you ships that have been designed and they say, ooh, new ships. Let's buy new ships, right? And I think one of the draws towards Star Citizen is the fact that you can walk around the ship, that you can make a personal connection with your ship. You know, I used to be a long time ago, 2 years ago, I would have a connection, literally, like, oh, another ship sale, oh, another ship sale. But the longer I get involved with these ships, the more I have these connections with the ships, and I get it. I understand it. I like it. Call me crazy. I like getting into the design aspect of the ships. I like looking at the ships. I like to see what's inside the ships. I like to see how it functions. I like to see what it's capable of. It becomes an element of the gameplay that's very important to me. And I don't think you can get that with a lot of other titles in the manner in which Star Citizen does it. It's the one thing they've got bang on 1000% done right. And it's their revenue stream. It's how they make money. So we're getting back to Citizencon and we're talking about, you know, they're not having it obvious because of COVID. And I can't blame them. This isn't anything that they should be like, I can't believe you're not having Citizencon. I've heard content creators saying that. I can't believe there's some content creators out there that are pissed off that they're not having Citizencon because of a pandemic. And like, what is going on with some of these content creators that they're like upset? Are they serious? Like, to get upset at Cloud Imperium, not to have an event that's public with thousands of people in one place, is rational. It's not something that should be condemned and yelled at. Like, I don't get that. I don't get it. But at the other end of the spectrum, you have to think, like, what are they going to do in replacement of Citizencon? Just the IAE? Because if it's just the IAE, they better do a hell of a better job of what I love the in-game events. I love the fact that they do these in-game events. It's a great idea. It makes people feel lively, like the city is alive at ArcCorp at the stadium. Like, that's cool. I love it. People get involved with them. They show the ships there. It's a neat idea. They translate real life into the game. But don't they need to do a little bit more than that? My opinion is yes. There needs to be more. There needs to be more because there is no Citizencon this year. And personally, my opinion is there should be some type of streamed event. Even if it's Cloud Imperium devs at their houses, you know, there should be some live streamed event where we have these devs together. And what I really want to see, what I really think is important, is that Chris gets on there with a keynote. Yes, thank you, Apollo. Apollo's saying exactly what I'm feeling. Also, like Bucha says, the in-game right now isn't the really most stable platform to have events anyway. 3.11, by the way, getting a little bit better on stability. Not too much, still having issues, but they're working on it. I do believe in Chad McKinney, by the way. I do believe in Chad McKinney. I'm working with iCache. I really think that he's going to go places with it, and I'm really happy that Chad is working on it. He's very open. He's very frank about what he's dealing with. He tells you about the problems he's having. He doesn't hide them. He doesn't do a little dance around the issues. He gets on it. He tells you what the problem is, why it's a problem, how he's approaching it. He's very open. I dig it. Like Chad, again, MVP player over at Cloud Imperium. But anyhow, that's a huge obstacle right now. It's a huge roadblock. Let's be real. Server issues are a huge roadblock to what it is that we want. Anyway, getting off topic. So anyhow, my opinion is that they definitely need to up the game because there will not be a Citizencon. Now, I've got a poll ready to go for you guys. I want to hear from you. Go to the community tab after the stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube, go there after this video, after this highlight, and please, please, please take some time, because I want to do a follow-up on this and see where your guys' brains are at in regards to no Citizencon and what it is that you guys want to see. Okay, because I really want to get the vibe. I really want to get what you guys think because of what's happening here. Because, you know, frankly, without the Citizencon, it seems like there's a hope vacuum and a hype vacuum. Without that, it seems like we're going into this kind of very new territory of no hype resurge, no hope reboot, and then going into 2021 with like the lack of what we're used to, the lack of what we're accustomed to. Okay, so here is the poll. Here's the question and the poll, and of course, I want to hear your comments. The question is, with Citizencon not happening this year because of COVID, which is perfectly rational, and content creators out there, seriously, there's a pandemic. Quit pointing a finger at Cloud Imperium for not having Citizencon. It's about the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You should shut down your channels. Shut down your channels for even mentioning that you're upset about that they're not having. I don't want that content. I don't want to listen to that. It's about the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. And if you guys are listening to people that are talking that way, shame on you. Get out of my audience. I don't want you here. You know? Thank you, in effigy. Yeah, right, Red Bear. So anyway, with Citizencon not having this year because of COVID, do you think SIG will have to step up their game beyond the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo? An in-game event, or will that be enough? So the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is an in-game event for people that don't understand what it is. Please vote below and then comment. I am happy we don't have to listen to another alien. Fox, that's good, dude. Okay, so here are your options. The IAE will be enough for me. That's a rap song. I'm developing a rap song about this option. It's gonna be tight. Wait till you hear it drop. It's gonna be amazing. The IAE and or additional in-game events to be needs to be insane. So do they need to actually do more than the IAE, like more in-game events? And like Boo just said, and I agree with him, not really the most stable platform right now. Like if they're really just counting solely on in-game events, I'm not quite sure that's even going to be coming close to what Citizencon gave us. Really. They would have to really put a lot of time into adding new content that would make me feel satiated, that would give me the same vibe that a Citizencon does. Because that's what we're talking about here. Give us the amount of goodness that we're accustomed to with Citizencon. Now, I'm not trying to like help you with your votes here. You know, let me just stop talking because I don't want to like bias this poll here. I want your honest to goodness votes and your choices. So don't listen to me right now. Just vote. Here's the next option. I need a keynote from Chris or some type of live streamed event. That's the third option. And I'm not trying to bias this in any way, but that's probably the smartest option. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to bias this poll in any way, but I like number 3. And I'm looking at it. And I'm thinking to myself, man, those people that vote on that third choice there, they're probably the coolest people ever. And, you know, that's me just saying, you know, something completely, I'm not trying to bias it in any way. Let's just be, let's be completely honest here. And the fourth option, which I like also, because it's hilarious. 2020 sucks balls. This year ruined SC. So that's an interesting option. I just wanted to throw that out there as a catch-all suck balls option. So, you know, for people that are always like, DG, you know what? Your choices aren't reflective of the way that I feel. DG, I don't like these choices. I don't feel like I'm represented on there, DG. Put another 10 choices. DG. I would just go with the suck balls option if you feel like that. Let me just say, for people that feel like there aren't enough choices on my polls, that's too easy. I can't go there. I would go with the suck balls option. So let me just say that. Now, I would also like to see comments. I would also like to see what you guys think about Citizencon in general not being had this year. Like anything that you have in regards to what you think is the smartest way moving forward here without Citizencon. And thank you for taking the time to vote and comment. And we will go over that the following week. It's going to be a busy one next week, everybody. Let's get back to the stream live. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for taking the time out to do this. Back to the stream, guys.